Yeah, my name is Claire. I'm part of the commercial team here at Synology. And today I'm going to be going over how you can improve your workplace efficiency with Synology's private cloud and our productivity solutions. And bear with me one second. There we go. Okay. So in today's webinar, firstly, I'm going to run through an overview of our productivity solutions, and I'm also going to discuss how they can help streamline your workflows. And then I'm going to go into collaboration solutions, and this includes Synology Drive and Synology Office. Then I'm going to look at our communication solutions, and this is going to be Synology Mail Plus. And then I'm going to have a look at our new AI features. So there are some that are currently available, and then there are some that are going to be upcoming towards sort of later in the year. And I was going to give as much information on that as I'm allowed to at the moment. So yeah, like I said, I'm going to begin with how Synology Office can streamline workflows. So we've recently noticed that more businesses are making the switch from SaaS to on-prem solutions. The benefits of this being quicker local file transfers, full data ownership, and a better long-term cost efficiency. This is especially true for industries like finance and healthcare, as these kind of industries sort of prioritize data privacy above everything else. So this is why we have created Synology Office Suite. It is user-friendly and it is an all-in-one private cloud productivity solution. So with Synology Office Suite, businesses can firstly streamline workflows. You maintain complete data ownership, and all of this without subscription fees. So I'm going to start with looking at what we can do to streamline workflows. So again, another trend that companies are starting to do is we're starting to try out loads of different productivity apps, and sort of the reason for this is to like revolutionize your workflow and to boost sort of team efficiency. But what this actually is leading to is there's too many tools, too many apps, so many things to switch between. And so what this is actually doing is it's making work difficult to complete, and then it's actually having the opposite effect to what's desired, and it's actually decreasing efficiency. And then a report by Ring Central, so this is according to Ring Central, they found that the average worker loses 1 month of productivity per year due to all this app switching. They also found that 54% of workers believe that there are too many apps, and it actually makes it harder for them to retrieve the important information that they're looking for. And 43% of workers are tired of constantly switching between different productivity tools. So next, I'm going to go over a brief overview of the different apps we have in Synology Office Suite that can help consolidate all the work that you have. So firstly, we have NoteStation, which is where you can jot your ideas down on the go. With Synology Office, you can create and edit documents, spreadsheets, and presentations. With Synology Calendar, you can schedule your weekly meetings. With Synology Mail Plus and Chat, you can keep your team in the loop with any updates. And with Synology Drive, you can securely store your data and files for access at any time. So Synology Office Suite also gives you 100% ownership of your data. So data ownership is becoming increasingly important. Hacker attacks are on the rise, they're becoming more frequent. Sometimes data loss isn't even to do with something like a hacker attack, it could just be something as simple as just a human error. Unfortunately, though, when this does happen, it can cause significant financial losses for the company, but also means as well that customers of that company actually lose trust in the company, and that can have a real detrimental effect. So by storing data in a private cloud, this means that you will have full control over your data. Our solution stores all your files on the Synology device. It provides file encryption, identity authentication, and granular permission settings, and this helps prevent data breaches. So all our Office Suite packages are subscription free. You can have essential productivity tools with just a one-time purchase. And then so what that basically does is it makes ours a more cost-effective solution. This is a key selling point because cloud service providers are starting to discontinue their unlimited storage plans, and they're starting to increase subscription fees as well. So in the long run, as your business is growing and you use more data, this makes them less cost effective. So next, I'm going to explore Synology Office Suite solutions. I'm going to divide it into collaboration tools and communication tools, and we're going to start with collaboration solutions. And this includes Synology Drive and Synology Office. So what our collaboration solutions do is they simplify file management. They enable real-time collaboration. They offer enterprise-grade security, and they are easy to deploy. So I'm going to start firstly with how Synology Drive can simplify file management. And some of the key features of Synology Drive is being able to manage, organize and share your files, being able to have offline file access, and also access across all of your devices. So the next bit, I've got a few demos that highlight some of these key features. So for the first demo, I don't think it's difficult to imagine having to work on a lot of different things, a lot of different places, have a lot of multiple projects on the go. And then sometimes when these multiple projects build up, it can be difficult to track where your files are. You might have a lot of different folders and a lot of different places. So Synology Drive, what you can do, you can keep your work files organized. You can mark frequently used files with stars and customize labels as well. And this helps them once they've all been marked, they've been starred, they've had their labels added to them. It's really easy to find them. You just either go into the label or go into the star. The other way as well is we do have a search function, so you can search for files and use keywords as well to locate your different files. There are also many different access permissions you can use when sharing your files on Synology Drive. So for sharing internally within your organization, it's as simple as adding the user and then adjusting the permission settings, and that's pretty much it. If you need to share something outside your organization, you can also set passwords and expiry dates as well, and this helps increase the security of your data. So for offline access, with Synology Drive Client, you can set up a two-way sync between your NAS and your computer. So any changes you make on your laptop will be automatically synced to your NAS, and you can also pin files on your laptop to keep a copy, so you can access it offline as well as online. And then you can also access Synology Drive on your mobile. So through the app, you can access and edit your files on the go. Once these are edited, sharing files is pretty much the same sort of thing as sharing them on a desktop. You can do shared links. There's also QR codes as well, and it has the same permissions as the web browser. So Synology Drive also has this object recognition feature. So the example I've got here is scanning a business card. And once you scan these can be saved as a PDF or PNG file. And then lastly, this is quite useful if you have a lot of team meetings. You can record audio of your meetings, and these can be recorded and transcribed into any language. And this generates a text file. So it's an easy and fast way of generating notes from your meetings. And you can also search these files when needed using the search function and keywords. So we also have the Synology Drive admin console. So with this, IT admins can monitor server and client status from one centralized platform. Using system audit logs, IT admins can oversee different types of activity. To enhance security, admins can also restrict file downloads and apply watermarks. And then lastly, in the case of device loss, admins can remotely wipe synchronized files on lost devices to prevent data leaks. So next, we're going to look at how you can actually do all this real-time collaboration, and this is all done within Synology Office. So with Synology Office, this is where you can create and edit documents, spreadsheets and slides. It allows you to be productive in your team collaboration. It offers a secure private cloud environment, and it's ideal for both remote and on-site teams. So some of our key features of Synology Office, as I've mentioned, is being able to edit with your colleagues in real time, analysis of spreadsheet data, and presentation design. So again, I've got a few demos that highlight some of this. So when editing your documents, you can do this with your colleagues in real time. And as this example shows, you can also add comments for your co-workers for contributing to the document. This is also available as well in the spreadsheets and the presentations. I've just highlighted it as documents for an example. You can use Synology spreadsheets to help analyze your data further. Firstly, you can do this by turning your data into graphs and charts. For advanced data analysis, you can create a pivot table in a new sheet, and all you need to do for this is select the desired data range. Once this sheet is set up, it's as simple as just dragging and dropping the fields you want into, rows and columns and values and all that kind of thing. This will quickly set up the table, and you'll then find it really easy to compare your different data. And then with Synology slides, you can easily create a slide deck. This example is to present the data findings from the previous spreadsheet. And then as it's showing you here, if you need to go back on yourself, if you've accidentally modified or deleted something, you can go to the version history and restore your data and restore your slides to a previous version. And again, this is also available on the documents and spreadsheets. I've just highlighted it on the presentations as an example. It's also really easy to upload files from outside of Synology Drive and import them into Synology Drive, as is shown on here. So once they've been uploaded, it's then again really easy to convert them into a Synology Office file. And then once these files have been converted, they are then ready to go for editing. So with Synology, users have complete ownership of their data, and this gives you privacy and control. With this, though, we address our security at 3 different levels. So firstly, we have device level security. So this provides a secure authentication process. And we also have Synology Security Advisor as well to alert you of potential security vulnerabilities. For system security, we have volume encryption, a complete backup solution and high availability. So your data is protected with no disruptions to your business. And then at a file and folder security level, we have different access permissions and AES 256 encryption. Our solutions are also made for easy mass deployment, making it a simple setup for IT staff. So what IT admins can do is they can mass deploy productivity tools on Windows devices. They can transfer existing permissions via Windows Active Directory, and they can set sync and backup tasks to reduce deployment time. So we do have a case study that showcases Synology Drive, which is Huda Beauty. So Huda Beauty is a company that's based in Dubai. That's where their HQ is. And they actually have over 200 employees across 2 offices in Dubai. As well as that, they also have offices in the US and the UK as well. And they're actually really popular on social media. They have over 60 million followers on social media. So the challenges they were facing prior to switching to Synology was that they were using Dropbox previously. As their storage needs continued to grow, the fees for this were becoming too costly. They also found that they had slow access speeds to large files, and this was caused often by bandwidth congestion. So what they were looking for was a private server alternative to give them fast and reliable access, scalable storage, and user-friendly features. So what they opted for was one of our SA series. This gave them about 100 terabytes of available storage and also then room for growing content, as well as an expansion unit to continue the company growth further. With Synology Drive, they use this for on-demand sync. They were able to sync data in the employee laptops to the NAS server. This enabled their remote teams to synchronize local files with the cloud, and it also gave them quick access to their large video files. So they really liked our solution because they found they really liked its user-friendly interface. They liked the scalability of the product, which accommodated their growing business. They liked the speeds for accessing and sharing local files, and they also liked the on-demand sync as well. And they were also pleased with how Synology enhanced the overall performance and cost efficiency as well of the product. So that's all about collaboration. I'm now going to move on to our communication solutions. And this includes Synology Mail Plus, Calendar, Contacts, and Chat. So our communication solutions are designed to be robust. They offer seamless compatibility with other tools, and they ensure security and reliability for users. I'm going to start with our mail system, and this is Synology Mail Plus. So Synology Mail Plus supports local user, LDAP, and domain user accounts. This gives more flexibility in management. It's a tough word. It also provides an all-in-one solution, so there's no worries about complex system integration. And a user-friendly interface again, so easy monitoring of your mail server. It's able to simplify your management tasks, and it also gives you a better understanding of your system's operation status. So Mail Plus also easily integrates with other communication tools. So we've got Synology Calendar for calendar scheduling, Synology Contacts for contact management, and Synology Chat, which is our instant messaging application. So being able to communicate efficiently in the workplace is essential. So some of our key features of Mail Plus is the user-friendly interface, the team group chats, and the calendar scheduling. And I have some demos highlighting some of these key features. So for arranging meetings, if you receive a meeting invitation by email, it's very easy. You just click on the date mentioned in the email, and this will directly schedule it into your Synology calendar. And then if you need to converse with your colleagues, we have the Synology chat app that's just popped up in the bottom right-hand corner there for instant messaging. And then you can also go into Synology Calendar itself and create a meeting. And with this, you can also customize the event name. And then there's also a guest list as well. So if you type in your colleagues that you want to invite to the meeting, this will automatically send them a notification, like an invite notification for the meeting to their email. You can also access all these features on your phone with the Synology mobile apps as well. So to simplify troubleshooting, we have Mail Plus Server, and IT admins can use this for a full overview of the mail server status. So if emails go missing or they get blocked on delivery, admins can check the transaction and client access logs, and this will quickly identify any issues. These logs provide information on emails sent, email details, delivery history, and security issues, if there are any. And obviously, security of email is a challenge. There's the common issues of things like spam and viruses. And so with Mail Plus, we have email security features built into this. So firstly, our features for spam, we have a spam protection engine, and we also offer user configurable DNS blacklists and whitelists. We also have a virus protection engine as well. For authentication, we support SPF, DKIM, DMARC, and DANE. And for encryption, we have the OpenPGP and SMIME, which are the highest levels of verification. And for availability, we also have the Mail Plus High Availability cluster. So Mail Plus High Availability is two servers in an active setup. So one is acting as a primary server and the second is on standby as a secondary server. So if the primary server fails, the secondary server will temporarily take over all the email services, and this prevents any service interruptions. So I mentioned at the start of the webinar that healthcare, as an industry prioritizes data protection quite highly, and we do have a case study to showcase Mail Plus, which is the Geneva Doctors Association. So this is a non-profit organisation. They have more than 3,000 members, and most of these are in private practice. Their aims are to promote high quality medicine and to communicate information on health matters and policies to the population of Geneva. So sort of the challenges they were facing with sort of choosing an email solution was that as medical professionals, they are required to maintain full patient confidentiality, and this also extends to emails as well. So what they were looking for was an on-prem solution that would ensure complete data privacy. They also needed to protect against unauthorized access, data loss, and system unavailability. In the small case that anything could go wrong, they also needed a backup which would allow them to restore their data with minimal downtime. And they also needed good integration with existing third-party cloud contracts for offsite backup options. So their solution. Firstly, they had a primary and secondary Mail Plus clusters set up. The secondary cluster is exposed, or was exposed, I should say, to the external network for receiving incoming emails. The primary cluster serves as SMTP and IMAP servers, and this allows users to access email through clients, mobile apps, and web interfaces. The primary cluster handles the internal and external transmission of the emails. So emails that are sent externally are encrypted by a third-party encryption cluster, and this encrypts their sensitive data. The secondary cluster receives the emails, passes them to the encryption cluster, and this allows the emails to be decrypted before being sent back to the primary cluster. And with this, they had a secure and highly available email system set up. As an extra form of backup, they also used Synology Hyper Backup and snapshot replication software. So this then backed up their emails to another NAS, and then this preserved emails for sort of future reference and auditing purposes. The sort of the benefits they found with using Synology Mail Plus and Synology High Availability Cluster, was the availability and the performance. And it also meant that it was configured for redundancy. The solution had built-in data protection, so this is where sort of the snapshot replication came in. That helped protect large pools of fast-changing data, and Hyper Backup sort of allows backup of data to a wide variety of destinations. And the users, they were easily able to switch from their old email server to Synology Mail Plus with a very simple configuration, and it didn't also need a lot of technical skills either to make the transition. They were also happy with the cost saved. So Mail Plus is available with a one-time license purchase. So again, there's no need to worry about kind of subscription plans. I've got a couple of cost comparisons of Synology Mail Plus. So the first one is looking at a company that has 100 employees and sort of their costs of running a mail server over 3 years compared to Microsoft 365 and Google Workspace. And as you can see with Synology, companies are able to save up to 68% with this. And this also gets even better if you're a company with 500 employees. The cost saved goes up to 82% for this. So one more section today, and this is AI. So AI is becoming a bit of a big deal. It's quite fundamental for everyday tasks, and we at Synology are integrating generative AI into our productivity solutions, and this is coming later on in the year. AI can act as your creative partner, your professional editor, and your research analyst, and this can help enhance your team productivity, optimize your content, and help identify market opportunities. Synology AI can also help with drafting and optimizing your content, generating spreadsheet formulas, and simplifying your slide design. So again, I've got some demos to showcase this, and these will be illustrating some of the key AI features in Synology Office and Synology Mail Plus as well. So for AI in Synology documents, our example for this is going to be creating a marketing plan. So what you can do is you can use the AI writer to generate like a rough draft for the plan. Simple as putting in the information you want. It will send back the information for you, and you just insert the text. If you've got an existing paragraph, there's plenty of things you can do with this. You can translate, summarize, adjust your tone. In this case, we are going to shorten the paragraph to optimize its length. And once we've done that, we just have to press insert and it changes the text for us. Continuing with the marketing campaign example and moving on to Synology spreadsheets. For this one, we've got some sales data and we want to extract the data where the total price is over 100. So for this, we just type in what we want into the prompt box, and the AI assistant will generate a corresponding formula to extract the data for us. And then this will allow us to quickly identify potential sales trends. And then lastly, to create a slide deck for our marketing campaign with the AI feature, you just need to put in the title of your presentation, the number of slides. The AI assistant will generate a rough outline with some key information. You can adjust the slide titles as well. And this means as well, with the slide titles and with some basic information already on the slides, you don't have to start everything from scratch. And then now the marketing plan is complete, we can use Synology Mail Plus and the AI writer in this to generate an email to invite team members to discuss this. So again, it's as simple as using the prompt box, and the AI will generate the email for you, and you just have to insert the text. The first line is quite long. So again, like we did in the documents, we can use the AI writer to shorten this a little bit and make it a little bit more concise. And then we replace that section. And then your email is written in under a minute, saving you a lot of time. So how to activate these features. So first, you need to link an OpenAI account to Synology AI Admin Console. So to do this, you need to sign up to the OpenAI website, and then once registered to their plan, you will receive an API key. Enter this key into the Synology Admin Console to activate the Synology Office Suite AI features. And then the system then automatically transmits the data and the API key to OpenAI for verification. Once the verification is successful, your Synology AI assistant is ready to go. And coming soon to our Synology AI Admin Console, you'll be able to essentially manage your AI features, and this will facilitate the verification of open API keys. It will also let you manage the AI usage traffic and access permissions. And then also to address privacy concerns, we'll be implementing a prompt filter feature. So this will filter out sensitive data such as your name and your phone number and all that kind of stuff. It will filter them out from prompts before they're sent to OpenAI. And that's it. So to recap, today I have gone over an overview of Synology's productivity solutions, how they can streamline your workflows. We've had a look at collaboration solutions. So this is primarily Synology Drive and Synology Office, communication solutions, predominantly Mail Plus, but also contacts, calendar and chat. And then our new AI features, both what's currently available and some upcoming features as well for later in the year. And just to quickly go over again the key features of Synology Office Suite, we've got simplified file management, we've got streamlined communication, which helps you with collaboration, 100% data ownership, making sure everything is private and secure, no subscription fee, so it's very cost efficient, and then the arrival of new Synology AI applications. Thank you very much for your time today. Before I look at the chat and questions and everything to see what's been going on, if you are